So I get messages all the time asking me to review specific tractors, but I think I've got more messages wanting to see information on this tractor than probably any other. Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Bad Boy 4035 CH tractor. And I think this is a great tractor that might be the perfect option for a lot of you. But I can't talk about this machine without addressing the elephant in the room, which is this machine. Now, this is a TYM 3015. These are essentially the same machine sold by two different brands. Branson tractors made the 15 series, 2515, 3015, 4215. Branson was acquired by TYM. You can now buy this tractor branded as a TYM or branded as a Bad Boy. And the only real difference between them is the loader. Now, the loaders lift the same amount, but it's not an identical loader because a loader is technically a tractor attachment. So Bad Boy builds their own loader for this tractor. And really, what we're talking about here is not isolated to Bad Boy and TYM. There are a lot of tractors on the market that are essentially one tractor rebranded as another. Now, I promise you most of this video will be spent talking about the features of that Bad Boy tractor, but I came over here to this LS just to make a point. This is an LS 357. You can buy this exact same tractor listed as a Boomer 55 from New Holland. Now, New Holland is a huge tractor company. They make a lot of their own tractors, but they don't make the Boomer 55. It's an LS, and the only difference is they take that LS tractor and they put a New Holland loader on it. Same thing is true with Coyote and Bobcat. It's the same tractor. It's made by Coyote. It has a Bobcat loader on it, and it's painted Bobcat colors. Now, there is nothing wrong with buying from a rebranded tractor from another company because it's still that same quality, and I think the initial quality you're getting with these is great. The difference with the Bobcat tractors and the New Holland Boomer tractors is when they put their own loader on it, they give it substantially less lift capacity, which really matters. So now we're over here at these Bad Boy implements so that I can point out something that I didn't know until recently, and that is Bad Boy is not rebranding these. These brush cutters that say Bad Boy on them are made by Bad Boy. And that brings me to why someone would want to buy the Bad Boy 4035 as opposed to the TYM branded version. Now, if you look at all of these mowers, you'll see what Bad Boy's known for. They're known as a premium mower company. And with lawnmowers, Bad Boy builds their own units. They design their own units. They're innovative. They're American made. I like everything about Bad Boy mowers. It's a quality product, and it's not a rebrand. They're engineered from the ground up. And that's the great thing about the mower market. So that brings me back to these two tractors. TYM makes both of these tractors, and they're almost identical. So why would you buy it from TYM? Well, you would buy it from TYM because you want to go straight to the source and get it directly from the manufacturer. Why would you buy it from Bad Boy? It's because you love the Bad Boy brand and you recognize Bad Boy as an innovative, up-and-coming brand that's just started in the tractor market and over time is going to be a name brand and a quality brand in the tractor market. You would buy it from Bad Boy instead of TYM because you believe in the company.
Essentially, you would be choosing the Bad Boy dealer network over the TYM dealer network, in my mind.
Now, I review a lot of tractors, and some of those I haven't ran very much. Some of them I just watch videos, ask questions, and then do a walk around and point out the features I see. That is not the case with the 15 series. I actually have a lot of hours on the 15 series. I think the first time I ran one was when I visited Tony's house if you're familiar with Tony's Tractor Adventure, I went to his property and got to run his. And then, since then, I've ran them a bunch of other times. I've baled hay with them, I've hooked up grapples and moved logs, and it's not hundreds of hours, but it's enough to know. And I've used all the models in the 15 series, from the super secret 2515 cab model to the 4215, and I've taken this little tractor right here with its small footprint and carried two 4x4 round bales on the front of the tractor and one on the back. We carried 3 round bales with this little machine, and the bad boy version will do the exact same thing because it's built the same way. Another reason you might choose this tractor over that one is the look of it. And I'm not buying a tractor for the looks, but Bad Boy has that marketing down. I like the black wheels. I like the way the tractor looks. What I'd like to see Bad Boy do is offer some premium features, like a fully enclosed grill guard, like the one the tractor yard makes. My TYM tractor has a full grill guard, but I had to get it from the tractor yard because manufacturers don't sell those. This is a 4035, which is 35 horsepower. This is a 3515, which is the 35 horsepower. So in TYM, this series of tractors is the 15 series. In Bad Boy, this series of tractors is the 40 series. So within this 40 series, you can get it as a 25 horsepower and avoid the emissions. But you can also get it in the 35 horsepower or the 42 horsepower. All of them have the same frame and the same size tires and the same lift capacity. Actually, that's a slight error too. The 2515 has slightly smaller tires. It's not noticeable, but it's an actual difference. So the reasons I like this tractor: it has a crazy high lift capacity for a machine this size. This loader will lift 2,200 pounds. It's got a really beefy front axle.
It also has that mechanically fuel-injected Coupe J engine, which is a huge selling point for me with any of the TYM or Bad Boy tractors.
It's got an air-conditioned cab that I've proven myself can keep up in 100-degree heat while doing heavy PTO work. We were running a 3-foot by 3-foot round baler on this, which is a pretty good size baler for a tractor like this, in 100-degree heat with the air conditioner running, and it kept up just fine. So here on the back, you can see we have a bolt-on connection point for the top link. The 3-point has telescoping stabilizers, which is a selling point to me. It doesn't have your extendable draft arms or the ability to raise and lower the 3-point from off the machine, which are features I like, but are kind of rare on this size of tractor. I like the fill point on the fuel being out of the way, up in the back, easy to access. I actually really do like that. This looks like an R14 tire. This is an R4. Either tractor's available in either configuration. And when we look at this cab, it's actually a really big cab for the size of the tractor. This is what I would compare in size. If you look at the tires and the length and the width of the machine, this is comparable to a John Deere 3 Series. And the cab, I would say, is at least as big as the cab on a John Deere 4 Series. Very easy to climb in and out of. Like, I was in that JCB skid steer the other day, and that cab was cramped in on me. This is so roomy. Like, my arms are extended straight out, and I have to lean way forward to touch the front glass. You've got great visibility behind you. The cab just does not reduce your visibility at all. Wide open. I can still see my tires easily. Like, I've got elbow room. Essentially, when I turned the camera on, I didn't realize I was going to talk so much about it. But I'm over 6 foot tall, and I can put my legs straight out here. We've got our cup holder here. Here's your PTO lever, 4-wheel drive, your diff lock, 3-range transmission. A lot of tractors in this size are a 2-range, so the 3-range is a big upgrade. You've got a joystick lever over here instead of up here, which is preferable in my book. Your air conditioner controls are up here, heat and air. Lots of vents that are pointed right at you. There's your speakers. Here's your wipers, fluid for your wipers, your extra lights. This little cluster is the same as my TYM 574. Here's the radio, which is not a big thing to me on a tractor. There's a dome light. We've got mirrors up here that are folded in. I like the 574 mirror that's right here. I use it more than the others, but nice to have those mirrors. I've said it multiple times and I'll say it again. If I was buying a tractor today with my own money, it would be within this series of tractor right here. And this tractor is almost identical to it. Now, I told you earlier reasons you might want the bad boy, and there are a couple reasons, but what I didn't mention is the reasons you might not. And this is true with all of the other examples I gave. When you go look at a Bobcat, it's going to be more than a Coyote, even though it's the same tractor except for the loader. It's going to be more because both companies have to make money. It's just what it is. Same thing, if you want an LS tractor, but you want to buy it from New Holland, you're going to get almost the exact same tractor with a little bit different loader, less lift capacity. You will pay more for the New Holland than you do the LS. Now that's not true for all New Holland tractors, just the ones that are made by LS. Same thing here. This tractor today, $29,000. This one, $32,000. And they're mostly the same. Main difference is the loader. But if you want this tractor, it's a great machine. I tried to do the best job I can to give you my honest assessment of these machines, and I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. I'll put links on the screen to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.